What's going on, people? I'm going to put a link on the bottom. I want you guys to check it out for yourself. It's regarding that bodega in the Bronx where the 15-year-old dude was killed by that alleged gang. Now, it's unfortunate what happened. But now they're trying to get this bodega shut down because they felt nobody helped this dude, man. Nobody jumped in to try to save this dude. Now, there's people out there that don't get involved. There are people that don't want to get involved, right? There's people that see murders every single day. Now, the owners of this bodega or the workers in that bodega, I'm sure they're immigrants that came from a place where they're used to seeing people beheaded or whatever. I'm just guessing, okay? I'm not saying that's factual. I'm just saying it's guessing. If they're from the Middle East, man, I'm sure they saw some bloodshed. So people in this day and time just learn to mind their business and they choose not to get involved. Now, they should have that right. To try to have this bodega shut down, I think it's completely wrong. Simply because of the fact that you see somebody running in your store, or this dude was already in the store. First of all, he had no business being out that late going to the store. Where was his parents at? Okay, I know he's 15 years old, but when my sons were 15 years old, they weren't allowed to just go out of the house any time of night. Once that lock and that alarm was on the door, nobody goes out, nobody comes in. That's just the way it was, okay? Now, it's unfortunate because they had no idea what was going on. They didn't know what type of enemies this dude made, okay? It turned out that he was innocent, mistaken identity, but people don't know that, right? Let me give you an example of what happened to me one time. Now, keep in mind, my store was in a drug-infested, gang-infested neighborhood, all right? Around about, I'd say, 8:30, 9 o'clock that evening, this dude come running in my store. You know, he ran towards the back because I had a little area where, like when I did photography, the models can go in there and change their clothes. And he was looking at the back door where there was an alarm set on the door. And he was like, you know, they're gonna kill me now. The police was after him, right? And he was running from the police. So he runs in my store, man, in a panic, asking me to hide him. And where could he hide? And I said, yo, bro, you got to take that back outside, man. You can't bring that in here. Okay. Now, first of all, I had no idea what he got himself into. And if the police was chasing him, right, and I hide him, I allow him to hide in my store, then now I'm an accessory to that. Okay. I sit there, I hid, I'm going to say a fugitive, although he wasn't technically a fugitive, but he was on the run, right? So I could have got myself in trouble. Plus, on top of that, I had no idea what was going on or who was chasing him and why they was chasing him. So I told dude, I'm like, yo, bro, you got to take that back outside. You can't bring that in here. And he ran back outside. A few minutes, I seen the police just circling the area. They're just driving back and forth, circling the area. So sometimes, man, you don't know what people get themselves into. I've always taught my sons coming up, man, because I know they got friends and all, but I tell my sons, I said, yo, man, so when you get in, you have to be careful who cars you get into, because they can be your friends. You can know them all your life, but you don't know what type of beefs they create for themselves out in the street. So you get in the car with them, call yourself hanging out or going for a ride with them, not knowing what's going on in their life. Next thing you know, somebody's either shooting up the car, police pull the car over, and then, you know, the dude is dirty, right? And then you get faulted for that just by being in the wrong place at the wrong time around the wrong people. So you got to be really, really, for you young people out there, man, y'all got to be careful who you hang out with, who you choose as friends. Yeah, that's your boy and all. And you may have known them growing up, but you don't know what's in his closet, man. He's got a lot of skeletons in his closet. And then before you realize, you getting caught up in that, right? So you got to be really, really careful nowadays, man, who you choose to keep company with, man. Now, again, it's unfortunate. They could have at least called 911 for the young man. But by the time in New York City, by the time the ambulance, the 911 got there, dude still would have probably he probably still would have died. But by him running, that's causing his blood to rush out a lot faster, man. So it's unfortunate, but they shouldn't hold that bodega responsible for what this so-called gang did, because now they're now threatened because they could bring. We don't know nothing about that gang. I think it's more like a lower level gang, man, because I hadn't really heard too much about it. But they don't know. You don't know. They're now putting themselves at risk. You know what I mean? And again, some people just choose not to get involved. They have a right to get involved, and to try to have that bodega shut down because nobody got involved, it's wrong. I think it's wrong. So I'm gonna put the article on the bottom. You guys check it out. Feedback. Tell me what you think. Till next time. I'm Mood D Control.